welcome back. And now we go to a previous story which we brought to you from before. Now, just today, News Central concluded its town hall meeting in the heart of Benue State in Makurdi, where stakeholders came to have their voices heard regarding the instance of violence in the state. Now joining us, we have Professor Alamveabee Idyorough. He is president of the Movement Against Nomadic Herdsmen Occupation of Tivland. Professor, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Now, Professor, this was one forum that gave the people a platform to amplify their voices. Do you have the feeling that your cases were made at this town hall?
Well, I listened to some of the presentations, and they were very excellent. They captured what our representative presented at the meeting.
Okay, so in light of the outpourings...
So I can say that...
Okay. Go ahead, Professor, please.
So I can say that our case was well presented.
Well, okay then, Professor. So with everything that was said at today's town hall, where should we go from here now? As people have expressed their grievances, the state has also told what they think about the issues. What do you think happens next?
The next thing is for the stakeholders at the higher level, particularly the federal government and the state. It is left for them to do the needful. And by doing the needful, we mean that since the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria allows states to make laws, once they make the law, since it is the federal government that allowed the law to be made, it is the responsibility of the federal government to enforce that law. Assuming that we made the law and it is for against cattle rustling only, would you say that the federal government wouldn't have implemented it? He would have done that. But this law extended beyond that. And we expect the government to still do the correct thing. The federal and state government should enforce the law.
Okay, Professor, there were also claims at the town hall about the identity of these attackers, and I'm wondering whether you're satisfied with the response that you got. Many people told that these aren't just herdsmen, that this is a systemic approach at eliminating people whose motherlands these are. What's your take on that, specifically?
It is very clear, it is evidential that they have come not just to kill and go, but to kill and occupy the land. So it's very clear. And the open grazing prohibition law states clearly that anybody that grabs the land, the law should be enforced. Section 9, bracket 8 of the law states that that person should be arrested and prosecuted. If he killed anybody during the efforts to occupy the land, then they should be charged for murder under the penal code. If they came and occupied without killing anybody, then the law prescribes 10 years imprisonment. And they should be evicted together with their families. That is what the law says. And we are demanding that federal government and state government should do the needful. Instead of keeping people in the ID camps, they should make sure that the law enforcement agents are kept at the borders, even in the bushes, to prevent them from entering into Benue. That's our demand.
All right, sir. Now, sir, many speakers at the forum were united in the view that government negligence is really to blame. And what should the government definitely begin to do from now? What should they do differently from now?
They should evict the land grabbers, evict them, prevent them from entering the ancestral lands again, and then you provide security for the IDPs to go back to their ancestral lands.
All right, sir. Now, sir, for their part, as the people of Benue State and indeed the Middle Belt, what exactly can be done to get governments to act that is, you know, to do for this, that is to do with these things, you know, as you say that the herders must be taken out immediately or evicted?
Well, I think the new central has done a great thing for us. If we as private individuals have been pleading for federal and state government to do the right thing, and they have now been doing, now that new central has added her voice to our own voice, we hope that government will listen.
Well, all right then, Professor, thank you very much for joining us this evening to give your side of the story and your 2 pence on the matter. Thank you, sir.